I have 5 realistic side hustles that nobody is talking about that can earn you as much as $4,000 per month. These side hustles can be done by anyone because they require no skills and almost no money, but make no mistake, because they do require work and effort. Now, there is a good chance that you or your family own a couple of old photographs that are either damaged or severely weathered. I'm talking about pictures like this, or this, or this. Well, thanks to a combination of AI, Photoshop, and about 10 minutes of work per image, these photographs can be easily transformed from this to this. And you'd be surprised just how much demand there is for this service, how much you can charge, and just how little competition there is on the market right now. This Etsy shop right here is providing a simple restoration service for $25 per image. Using an Etsy analytics tool called Everbee, you can see they are making $933 per month with this service, receiving on average about 51 requests per month. But this is just a safe estimate, because as you can see in the listing, the $25 is for a light retouch, which is just a minor enhancement of the photo. However, if the photograph is severely damaged or the customer would like to add some color, then the charge could end up being as much as $140, meaning that this shop could easily be making $7,000 per month with this service. And you can deliver a service like this without any skills using AI tools like Vance, Image Colorizer, or Hotpot. All of these are beginner friendly and very easy to use. But if you want to get really sophisticated, you can restore some severely damaged photographs or add some extra colors using Photoshop, which has its own photo restoration filter. It took me about 10 minutes of work to transform this damaged photo into this restored version. And you can monetize the service by selling it on Etsy, Fiverr. You can run your own website with Shopify. If you'd like to see a full tutorial on how you can restore photos and monetize this business, be sure to drop a comment down below, and if there's enough interest, let's say about 20 comments, then I will make that dedicated video. There are plenty of faceless YouTube channels out there with millions of views that you think are making tens of thousands of dollars per month. But the reality is that most of these channels aren't sticking to YouTube's monetization policies when it comes to original or repetitious content. For example, you might have heard that ambient sound videos are extremely lucrative, but a lot of channels are demonetized simply because YouTube considers the content repetitive and not original enough. So even though some of these videos get millions of views, contrary to what most people claim online, they aren't making a single penny. But there is a type of faceless channel that qualifies for monetization because it uses content original enough to comply with YouTube's policies. And that channel makes guided sleep meditation videos. This channel produces videos that essentially help people fall asleep using voiceovers and ambient music, a combination of which makes this content monetizable. The visuals are simple images that are looped for the entire 2 or 3 hours, and that's because the emphasis here is placed on the voice and the music. Now, according to socialblade.com, this channel is estimated to make between $2,500 and $37,500 US per month. And if we check the page source of the channel, we can see that it is indeed monetized. Now, look, as a video editor myself, I can confidently tell you that making these videos is extremely easy and cost effective. First, we need a short script, which we can get in about 30 seconds from ChatGPT. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of using ChatGPT for making scripts because sometimes the script isn't as engaging as an actual human would write it. But the text we need here is simple enough for the AI to be able to handle it perfectly fine. Then, depending on how much time and money you'd want to invest in this, you can go 3 ways. You can either record yourself reading the script, which is easy enough to do for videos like this. You can generate a realistic AI voiceover using InVideo or Murph AI, or you can pay a voice actor on Fiverr to read the script, but that can get expensive very fast. My recommendation is, if you want to give this a try, use your own voice, because these scripts are not hard at all due to the music doing about 80% of the work. And for this, you can use royalty-free music from sites like Pixabay or Toontank. Since the emphasis here is on the voiceover and on the music, we'd only need a single image to display throughout our entire video. For that, we can use Midjourney to generate basically an endless amount of dreamy imagery with a single line of prompt. prompt. Finally, you can put this all together in a free video editor like iMovie or DaVinci Resolve. Now I am going through this fast on purpose because I am going to make a video about launching my very own channel to test this side hustle, so be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss that video. Now, creating a product from scratch can be an often time-consuming and complicated process. If you don't have any particular skills, let's say painting or designing, you would need to create digital products with AI or piece together something based on Canva templates or graphics. But with PLR products, you don't need to do any of that. PLR stands for private label rights, and in a nutshell, instead of creating a product from scratch, you can buy the commercial rights for an existing product and resell it as your own. This can be anything from ebooks to planners, courses, even down to software. So for example, let's say you'd want to sell a yoga course but you don't know anything about yoga. Well, you just buy a PLR video series on yoga for $6.99 and resell that course. All you need to do is market that product in an efficient way. So for example, you could build a Shopify store and drive Facebook or Google Ads traffic to your website, create a YouTube series with snippets from the course, run a TikTok account. It's really entirely up to you. And folks, this is a completely legal way of reselling since you basically have the commercial rights for someone else's products. And you might compare this to drop shipping, but you can only really drop ship with physical products. Here, you aren't limited strictly to just physical items. Small businesses producing beauty or skincare products often struggle to create elegant product labels like these because they either require a lot of time to make or they would need to pay professional designers to make and print the labels, which can end up costing a lot of money. But what if there was a way to get these labels for cheap on an e-commerce site like Etsy, for example? And what do you know, conveniently there are Etsy shops selling product label templates designed in Canva and making thousands of dollars per month. And they've actually only started this a couple of months ago. For example, this shop right here is making labels for cosmetics products, bottles, and even candles. Using Everbee again, we can see that they have multiple bestseller products listed only about a year ago that consistently generate a stable revenue. If we add up all these listings, we can see they are making well over $2,500 per month. And the thing is that this income is mostly passive. They've created templates in Canva once, and as you can see, they've sold hundreds of copies of them in just a couple of months. Now, templates in general are extremely popular products. I myself am selling social media templates for wedding photographers and they consistently make money every single month. And these product label templates in particular are super easy to make using the free version of Canva. You can just head on over to canva.com and search for product label and you'll have an extensive list of templates, for example for candles, cleaners, or different oils. You can edit these templates and sell them on Etsy or Creative Market. And just for the record, this is one of the most unsaturated niches on Etsy right now, with only 20,000 listings, which compared to planners or printable wall art is really not that much. Now I bet this is no surprise, but there are over 99,000 searches happening on Google every single second, and a good portion of those searches actually relate to products. Searches like best laptops in 2023 or best budget wireless headphones or top running shoes are happening every single day, and people are making tens of thousands of dollars in passive income with these searches. And they do that by being Googled to purchase middlemen. It's exactly how this blog owner was able to make about $40,000 per month last year. And the blueprint for this is very simple. So if you go and search for best budget wireless headphones on Google, you will come across pages like TechRadar or SoundGuys. And whichever of these sites you decide to click on, they will of course have a list of the best budget wireless headphones. But what they also have next to each headphones is a link to an e-commerce site where you can buy those actual headphones. When someone makes a purchase, TechRadar or SoundGuys receive a commission for that sale because they are the middleman between the Google search and the actual purchase. And by starting a blog, writing reviews for products that people are interested in, you can also take a slice of this pie. Now you're probably thinking that outranking big pages like TechRadar is impossible, and you'd be right, but only for short tail keywords. So what do I mean by that? Well, short tail keywords are searches with a small amount of characters like best headphones or best coffee machines. Instead of trying to rank for these, these, your aim should be to rank for long tail keywords which are easier to break into. And these are just expansions of short tail keywords. So for example, best coffee machines for iced coffee or best laptops for video editing. For example, if I search for best coffee machines for iced coffee, you can see bigger pages like Home Grounds ranking at the top, but you also get smaller pages like Coffeeness or Coffee Affection ranking on the first page. All you really need to get started is a WordPress website with a blog and a willingness to research keywords and write one article per day, which you can do easily with the help of ChatGPT. Now again, I'm going to cover this topic in a lot more detail in a separate video, so make sure to be subscribed if you want to tune in. That's been it. Hope you found these side hustles useful. If you did, be sure to leave a like to let the YouTube algorithm know you enjoy this type of content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.